traffic, and I'm praying that it moves as fast as lightning, because I am making my way to the office today earlier than usual, as I have a 7:30 engagement. And honestly, my son is up at 3 a.m. and I stayed up, I think, until 5. Until 5ish, and then I managed to put him to sleep. But I was going through it because this is the second night. This is the second night he did it, and I thought we cracked the having to have him sleep until 6 a.m. thing. So I really need to sit down and count the hours. What awake he needs to sleep or be awake and do playtime until 5, and then sleep until 8, wake up and play, or 5, 6, 7, yeah, sleep until 7, and then play and sleep at 9 again, right? So 5 and 9. Anyways, today is the 26th of May 2026, and we're back in our formal scrubs. And today I am going to be applying this other lipstick that my husband actually got given at work for, what do you call it? I think it was Women's Day, if I'm not mistaken. Not Women's Day, I'm not sure, but they were given pink lipstick. So I got to benefit post the receipt of that lipstick. So the traffic has cleared a little. I'm just gonna pause. All I know is God is faithful. God is faithful, even in the little, like in me praying that I pray for this traffic to move. The traffic is moving, right? And I think if things aren't moving in your life, I want to challenge you to pray right now. Pray a simple prayer. Don't overcomplicate it. Pray a simple prayer to say, Lord, I pray for this particular thing to move, But yeah, I think I'm gonna change hands. I'm getting into the last bit of traffic that will move as well, and I'm just gonna apply my mascara and lipstick while we move through it. So yesterday, this is the lipstick. It's a Revlon. It's a Revlon. Is it lipstick or lip color? Let's see what they call it. Yeah, it's lip color, HD gel lip color, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna apply it in the mirror so that I can focus on the bird, because we are living in an answered prayer. The traffic is moving. So when I chose this lipstick, I was like, I just want to look like a girl. So I chose to wear the pink lipstick. I'm gonna use my phone as my mirror. It's not gonna work. I don't even know why that happened, but that must be so funny to rewatch. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't know what happened. But clearly, it's to apply makeup looking up in the sky. Oh, it's to apply mascara looking up in the sky. Today the 27 is cooking me, so I'm moving it to 25. Cooking me. But yeah, so yesterday, one of the things that I had said for my groceries was buying a kettle. I didn't actually show it to you guys because our kettle died the other day. So bought the kettle, and then when I got home, I found out that my mother-in-law, my mom, I call her my mom, guys, because she's my mom in all technicalities. So I'd found that my mom bought us a new kettle. So in my mind, I'm like, this woman really loves us, because she was there when she had come by the house to do bath time with the boy, and then our kettle just stopped working. I hadn't switched on the geyser, so we had to boil water, and it was a bit tedious. It was a bit tedious in terms of having to boil the water using a pot, right? So yeah, so that's the context. So today I'm going to be going back to Svalana to return the kettle I got yesterday. I'd called them yesterday actually because I'm collapsing. And then what I said to the lady is like, look, I have a silly question that I wanted to know. Can I return this kettle even though it's fine? And then she's like, yeah, you can return it, but it's not for money back, but you can get a voucher and then buy a few things, right? So I'm like, okay, great, because it was like 180, so I can get a lot with 180. So we are moving. How am I feeling this morning? This morning I'm feeling, I think overall I'm feeling tired, because the past 2 days my son has been waking up at 3 a.m. and having to be a mom at those wee hours is test, trials and tribulations. But everything we prayed for, right? So I'd say it's the messier parts of the answered prayer. And I was just thinking how, when he was a baby, like when he would wake up, he hardly woke up as much because he'd just wake up to drink milk, right? So this time around, I actually Googled the other day to check if he's a toddler, and he's not a toddler, he's an infant. But he behaves like a toddler, because wow. So he wakes up and then he'll go on all fours and want to get up. This orange is from our parents' farm. It's called Lone Tree. So he gets on all fours and his eyes will be wide awake. Okay, wide awake. Let me focus a bit. Anyways, so at those points in time, that's me fighting off sleep. But he'll be there, smiling and giggling like, I don't understand what the challenge is. Huh? I don't understand what the challenge is, mommy. I'm just here. And just there being adorable, Shame. But yeah, so that's me. I might have a cup more than I usually have in terms of coffee, just to wake up my system. I had actually kept some mincemeat for myself from last night's dinner that I'd wanted to eat with bread in the car, but guys, I had to take like a little nap before heading out, so that didn't work out the way I thought it would. So yeah, so I'm looking at this time and just praying, Lord, that may I get to the office right on time, because not even right on time, I think with 5 minutes to spare, because I believe that God can slow down time, guys. Like literally 5 minutes can be extended to feel like 10 minutes in the spirit. And I know we're living in reality, but I believe, like deep in my heart, that He can do that. He can do that for me. Like right now, you see me? I am moving. But yeah, so I was just there, going through it. going through the most, but we move. Something that I was curious about though, and if you're a mom, please let me know. Please let me know in the comments. How do toddlers and them go to sleep? Right? How do you put them to sleep? Because obviously he's like a baby, an infant, and you rock him to sleep. But now when they're big, do you just put them in the bed and say sleep? Or like if they're feeling tired, do you just allow them to go to their room and try catch it? Possibly. I can't remember what happened or what used to happen with my siblings, but I think so. Otherwise, we are moving, we are moving, we are moving, we are moving. And here come the cops. I see cops at the back of us, and I'm hoping that they will help move the traffic along. There's usually a bit of traffic here by Avani. Let's go. So I'm hoping that it'll move it along. Move, everybody. Otherwise, yesterday I managed to record a few logs for my Instagram and TikTok. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that today because, yeah. Oh no, I haven't even eaten my nachi. I don't think I'll be able to do that because I don't have much in the plan for today in terms of my log. I mean, it's returning the kettle and getting a few things with that. So yeah, that's all. You know, I have another Woolies voucher, and I thought to go to Woolies today since I'll be in the area. I thought to go to Woolies to go look for more onesies for my son. And I don't think I'll do it today. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But I just need to knock off and go home. That's the thing. That's the rhythm, you know? And the only other log would be us chatting as I am making my way home. But yeah, I think I need to send my boss a message to say, yeah, I'm running a bit behind time. Because the traffic is moving, but I'm not close to the office right now, so. But for locks is that they are gonna look cuter and cuter as they age. And I was just thinking about how my little sister's locks are really cute. In terms of the hold, I really like it. And just trusting and believing that they're gonna eat even more as they age into month 1 and month 2. But coming on here to pray that may God's favor locate you and may His grace sustain you as you live out this day. I pray that may the blood of Jesus speak a better word over you as you live out your life, as you live out your day, that may the blood speak over you, speak over your health, speak over your finances, speak over your mind, over your body, and any other area that you believe needs a better word than you could ever say. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. And time update, 2 minutes behind, but I should be arriving in 5 minutes, so pray for me. Promise you, I'm great with time. It's just that, yeah, it hasn't been working out for me the way I'd think it should, or it would normally do. But yeah. Great video of my feet. So we're going to return the kettle that I got yesterday. Because like I said, we got gifted one. So we had 2 kettles in the house yesterday, and the day before we had none. God is so faithful. So I'm going to return the kettle, and what they had said is what do you call it, they'd give me a voucher with the equivalent amount for me to be able to get whatever I want to get with that. And I'm praying that I will get the assistance I require, the assistance I need. I'm going back into this lane because there's a truck on the other side, on this other lane. But praying that I get the assistance that I require, that I deserve, because service is such a delicate space overall. It's like, obviously it's something that's possible in terms of being able to receive that, from obviously the conversation I had with the lady on the phone yesterday. But it just really just depends on who I am going to encounter when I get to the store. And truly it shouldn't be that way, but it will probably be that way. Just gonna pass this truck quickly. Did it. Doing it. I go in front of it. There we go. Good. Yeah, and obviously it shouldn't be that way, right? Overall, it's like when you walk into a space, retail, banking, whatever industry it is, there's an expectation in terms of the service you are supposed to receive, and I'm trusting and believing that I will get good service. I will share with you guys how the experience is going to be for me. The truck is behind me. Oh my god. I don't like having trucks behind me generally, because it's just the thing of, what if the brakes aren't working and they're just going to, and the truck is just going to end up in the back of my car. Like, what if? It's a what if, but the time is just after 3, so I'm still within my lunch hour, so I'm just gonna pass by Sefalana quickly and then go for my feeding hour with my Shana. And the cutest thing though, yesterday when I got home, finally, after managing with the groceries, because he would be with my helper, so I arrive and then I'm like, hi my Shana, I take him. I say hi actually because I don't take him before I wash my hands. So then he leans over and he could see visible not even visible anger, but it's like, where have you been? It was that kind of face. Which is very, very adorable. But yeah, so rushing to go back home to my sunshine. But otherwise, today was a good day. I managed to catch the meeting in the morning, and that's pretty much going to be our rhythm until the end of the month, as we try kind of just optimize and close the specific deals we want to cross over the line before the end of the month, so that it feeds into overall P&L for the month of May. But yeah, so I'll be early bird from tomorrow. But yeah, here's what it is. Oh, look at this truck. It's going so fast, guys. Did you see? Like, so fast. And it's trying to catch it turning. But how is it? Anyways, at least it didn't turn, because it was going to cause a bad accident. But yeah, I'm actually remembering I need to call my friend. She let me know that she had lost her cousin. And honestly, guys, as a friend, I really love being in the know, because we're in a relationship. So if I'm going through something, I will share, and if you're going through something, I really love it when you share, it's like it's not a hard rule, but it's just the thing of when you do share, I feel so loved. And when you don't, it's just a question mark, but you know, you're allowed to show up the way you want. So yeah, I'm gonna call my friend and I guess we'll catch up on my way home. Oh yeah, and I don't know if I want to make this the mission. Yeah, I think not. I want to buy a pot plant for my elephant plant that I bought. I got for $50. There's a guy who sells plants by Bahumi. So I'll see when. But let me call my Tsala and just check on her and make sure she's okay. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, all that I got. That's me recording. Managed to get the voucher, so I'm gonna buy a few things, and I found out that I have points on my Spanana card, so I'm gonna get a few things. Watch this story. I forgot to take my notes, so I got it. Today, I felt like a whole mom. A whole mom of 5, because my logic when I arrived to speak to the guys helping me with the voucher or getting the voucher back was, look, I have $180 that I can get from me returning this. I hate reversing so much. Me returning but me returning, let me just focus. I'm not too close to, I don't know, I feel like if I do this, it'll take me away from it. Good. Okay. I usually say that I don't know every time I catch myself driving like this. But yeah, so what I was saying is that I straight up went to him and said, look, I would like to return this kettle. It's just okay. It doesn't have any challenges. And he said, okay, why are you returning it? So that I can buy more groceries. What an adventure. Anyways, I tell him, hooray. Yesterday, with the money, or the equivalent, I bought two bribe packs for around $150. So if there's no beef, I'm gonna buy 2 more bribe packs to add on to Seshabo, to add on to our meat as a family. He actually laughed. He's like, hey, you women, and how you always think that way. I'm like, yes, thank you for the affirmation. So yeah, anyways, I'm on my way home now. It's 4 o'clock, but just after 4. So I'm rushing to go to my son. No more errands for me until Friday, truly. I just need to knock off and go home. But today was a good day. It's always a good day, especially if I close good deals, you know. And it's just a matter of believing and putting in the effort tomorrow till Friday to try to close more deals that will move the dial in terms of our targets, because wow. Otherwise I need to call my mom right now. There's a bit of traffic. I hope there won't be traffic by Block 3 Industrial, but there usually is, so I won't be shocked. But yeah, in terms of what I managed to get before I say bye. So I had $179 refund. So I bought meat. So I bought $100 beef, stewing beef, and then I bought 2 packets of chakalaka wors. And then I found out that I have I have 146 in my card, right? So I'm like, okay, great. So for my card, I got oranges. I got a few things for my nana because I wanted to buy mild soap, so I bought extra over and above what I bought yesterday. I bought myself camphor because it didn't cross the line yesterday. I was like, no, I'll just use my tissue oil. So today I was like, yes, I'm gonna get it. So I got that. I got the sieve that I'm gonna be using for my son's motoho, but it's also going to help me for my baking. I wasn't able to find icing sugar. I wasn't able to find that for my cinnamon rolls. So I decided today that I'm going to make maguinya. So I'll take you along on Sunday when I do that. But yeah, adventures day 2. Day 2 of grocery shopping. I don't even know what I'm gonna title today's video, but I think I'm going to put something along the lines of save money wherever you can. Right? Any money is good money. That's also a nice title. Yeah, but otherwise I'll see you guys tomorrow. I am going to call my mom and also gonna call my helper to let her know I'm on the way. And then I need to call Bomate to inquire about the medical aid covers for my little sister, because she's just a girl right now. But not to put her business out there, but looking into Bomate to see what we can help her with. But otherwise I am at a busy intersection, but trusting and believing that I will find an inn. Am I hungry? I could eat. I truly could eat. You know, people who don't indicate need to be studied, because you can't ever assume that you're going a particular way. You know, it's important to signal. That's why the indicator was created. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm hoping that I will not be in a rush and I will wake up early so that I get to the office and read my book while I wait for the meeting this time around. Wish me well. Otherwise, bye. See you tomorrow. You know, like in the movies, when now you thought the movie you've caught on in terms of the movie plot, and the plot changes, the plot thickens. I've been caught between a rock and a hard place in terms of me getting home. So I come from Block 3 Industrial and joined by Taung. Tell me why there's only one lane turning into BBS. Okay, and because there's one lane turning, in the second lane that I was in, thinking I can turn, the cops are there interrogating a car that was 2 cars down in front of me. So I'm opening these oranges now, because then I flinched so hard, because I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation with the cop. I don't want to have the conversation with the cop about me turning where I'm not supposed to turn. But then I'm just thinking, there's no harm in me turning here, because it used to be like that before. 2 cars could turn and turn into the road that goes to BBS. So tell me why they just drew a straight arrow. Okay, so now I am stuck. So now I'm stuck in traffic. I don't usually find myself in traffic, and I'm here trying to open these oranges. Trying to open these oranges as best as I can. While the traffic moves, I'm gonna get it done though. Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm gonna get it The traffic is moving, but I'm sad for my fuel because save one side and then spend another. But one thing is for sure though, guys, like someone had posted on Instagram and I commented on her post. She had posted that in Setswana it's like bathong ga tirirang ra sokola, right? Like it's so hard, what should we do? We're struggling, right? So then I responded, and it might sound a bit like toxic positivity, but I think just from the perspective of spirit and what we believe. I said to her, I said there is no lack. Yeah, there is no lack because you are the daughter of a king, right? Where abundance lives. So whatever lack or pinch you might be feeling, it's just a matter of asking and God will provide, right? So I think just operating from that place of faith continually, and I can testify to that even in this season where everything seems and is definitely very expensive. I'm like in facing the sun, so it's doing the things. But yeah, so I think just realizing that I don't know if I'm gonna get it, Lord. Realizing that there's a verse that says he owns 100,000 cows on 1,000 hills, something like that. But he's a God who owns, I'd say, more than we can ever imagine. So tapping in and standing in faith. I'm going past the billboard and we're back. So standing in faith and believing that we are provided for, even though we don't know where the provision is going to come from. There's a statement that my cousin from my husband's side loved saying early days when me and my husband were dating at the time. They used to always say, God will provide, even though they didn't know how God would. And I truly believe that just looking at their life and their family and how God continues to show up for them, it's evidence that even for me, on the days where I really don't know where what's gonna come from, God will provide, right? And I was just telling my friend over the phone earlier, the geyser, the kettle, the microwave, everything at the same time. But it's just a matter of God has blessed us with an understanding landlord, so we managed to sort out the geyser with our rent. And compared to before, where we had a terribly difficult landlord who would have refused us using the rent to get the geyser, and I'm still carrying it. It's still in the car. It's still in the boot until Saturday when it'll finally get installed. And I usually wonder then what impact the heaviness of it has on the fuel usage, because it's quite heavy. Haven't managed with the orange. We're not giving up. My nails aren't being useful. Hey, I got an idea. I'm going to use the keys. I thought of taking out a pen, but I'm gonna use the keys. I'm next to a truck, and I hope I get to the turn off before he does. Oh my God, I flinched so hard. That the repercussions are me sitting in traffic with everyone else who knocked off and losing time that I could be spending with my son. But we move. trusting and believing that I'll be home in the next 30 minutes. But otherwise, without making this log and entry any longer than it is, I'll let you know in the morning if I manage to take the orange out. But it doesn't look that way. I'm tempted to even just open and cut out like, yeah, this could be quicker. Yay. I just cut it here. I just have to carry it in a special way when I get home. But we got orange. I'll see you guys. The traffic is moving. So I'm going to peel this when I get to the next stop. But I feel like we're gonna stop before we turn. Oh, and it's so soft. Oh wow. These are the first fruits, guys. First oranges of the season. Tasty, juicy expectation that I'm holding in my hands. Yeah, so I'm at a stop. I'm just gonna finish peeling my orange and then I will stop the video. But if you've made it all the way to the very end, and the truck is next to me, Lord have mercy. The truck is next to me, guys, and I'm gonna have to book out when the light goes green. But it helps with the lighting at least. So I'll see you guys in tomorrow's entry. If you've made it this far, you're a real one. And please do like, subscribe, comment, share, comment a tea emoji if you've made it this far. Cheers, tasty first fruits. Do less.